Last night, Delivered sent me an offer at 9 o'clock at night. It was 2 minutes to 9. I just picked up from a pizzeria, Giorgio's, I think that's what it's called, on Merrick Road in Massapequa or Massapequa Park. And they get a lot of orders. They do a lot of business. So I walk in and I say hello. He goes, hello, sweetheart. He always talks to people like that. He's a very nice man. He checks my phone. He goes, I have 4 orders. And I said, wow. I said, this order didn't come in until 9 o'clock last night. He was like, yeah, they sent it to me at 8:30. And I was closing, but I stayed to prep because I wanted to accept the order. I believe he's an owner. So I was like, oh, wow. He was like, yeah, I wanted to do it last night so I would be ready for today. And he was ready. And this was an earlier pickup. It was 10:31. It was an odd time. 10:31, 10:35. Now I'm on my way to the drop-off. $30 payout. Rockville Center drop-off. Delivered is getting more used. The restaurants are using the apps and they see the tip coming in, so they make a deal. And I've had a business owner tell me this a while ago. It's sinking in. They make a deal. Maybe they're getting a $60 for the delivery in total. We'll say the delivery and the tip, but they're telling the app, we'll pay a driver, $20 or $30 a part of the tip. Like they split it. So they're getting paid even though they're staying in-house preparing the order, and they're hiring an independent contractor like me, a food delivery person, to deliver, and I accepted the offer. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I mean, if it feels right and it's not hard for me and I'm pretty local, that's how I'm accepting orders. I just won't. In the beginning, I accepted everything, not knowing. I struggled a handful of times. A lot of food. I think the most food I delivered was $1,400 in the beginning, and I didn't know what I was doing, but I got through it. So now I take the smaller offers. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. That's how these restaurants are working the apps. When I met Delivered in the beginning, not last year, but the year before, they had a Christmas party, and they were branching out into Nassau County. They said they wanted to get rid of the middleman and do business with the restaurants. And I remember that. And I was like, oh, really? So I guess the restaurant sees the offer. Excuse me, someone's giving a $50 tip or a $60 tip. We'll offer the driver $20 or $30, and we get the base pay. So they're making a deal with a driver. Alrighty. It took me an hour to deliver this. I've been at Mercy Hospital many times. I know these buildings pretty well. Oh, no. It's just so hard. You're going to have to wait. Let me get out of the way. Guys, I can't believe how difficult that was. An hour it took me to drop this off. I've been here, like I was saying. I know these buildings. I know this parking lot. She was in the back, and she's claiming that they're in the basement. So I'm going through the side here because in the notes it does say I will meet you at the door, but this is the door. I've been here. She was like, well, I was in the back. Well, it don't say that in the notes. So now I'm driving around. I went around 3 times to say, I've done this. I know this area pretty well. And she finally comes up. Ease Cater called me. People trying to help me. I'm in the building. I'm telling them I need WCC. That's Women's Care Unit, I guess. Women Care Center. They were sending me to the wrong office. They're going, this isn't the care center. Now you have workers going, what do you mean? I thought this was the care center. Nobody seems to know anything. And I'm not putting them down. I know they're helping people because they call this the Miracle Building. It's the Cancer Institute in the area. People are very sick. So you can't put on it. I said nothing in the office. I said nothing. She's back here. That's where the picnic tables are and stuff for the staff. I'm learning more and more. It's just constant learning. The grounds of this area. I'm an old pro. I'm going to pull over for a moment. It's just to show you the chaos. It was just chaos. I said, I'm so sorry to bother you. Because people now are coming out of nowhere. What's this woman just walking around with all this food? Because you shouldn't be roaming the hallways. But, I kept doing what I was told to do, and it was always wrong. So, things happen. I guess it's the time of year. I feel it. I feel it on the road with the drivers. I feel it in the stores. I know Christmas is still 3 weeks away. But for some reason, well, you know what? I know why. I always knew this year would be really bad for a lot of people. This was like a potluck thing. I mean, that's like the dungeon back there. But now I know there's a door there. Stuff like this happens. So I'm here. I did it. It took an hour to drive from there to here. And I went around 3 times. And then the 10 minutes of constant in the hallway, 3 different offices. What do you mean? I mean, they were talking to each other. What do you mean you're not the care unit? So what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, it's done. I just want to do a little bit of work. And let me add, when I walked in and the third person finally walked up, that seemed like she was going to take charge. She looked at my phone. She read the notes. It did say meet outside. It did say WCC. It did say lower level, and we discussed it, and still nobody knew where the food should go and what was going on. I accepted a Home Depot because I had luck a few weeks ago on a Sunday. I picked one up and it was seamless. This is 3 drop-offs, but very local, all south of Hempstead Turnpike. Just under 18 bucks. I'll do it. Just want to earn my part-time income every day. So I'm going to do this and hopefully either get a shipped or a Spark that keeps me closer to home. I don't want to go north of Hempstead Turnpike. So here we go. I'm pulling up and I just noticed that I have to do the identity verification again. I've noticed every day I turn on Spark, I must do the face verification. Sweet. All set. Done. Not a bad deal. I'm in there maybe 10 minutes. I have the orders here. Seamless pickup. Let me get these orders delivered. Another seamless Home Depot pickup, drop off. Not a bad deal. I'm already close to Hempstead Turnpike. I'm going to give it one more try. It's just about 2 o'clock. And then I'm calling it a day. I'm doing the same thing tomorrow too. I did accept one delivery for tomorrow. It's a guac shop pickup. I forget where, drop off, but it felt right. It's $300 worth of food. And I'm going to do the same thing, just work in the middle of the day and call it a day. Part-time hours for a little while. So here we go. Let's see if I get a good one. I had a change of plans. I'm going to stay out a little later tonight and make it a short day tomorrow. Take off my Thursday and Friday. I stopped at the guac shop my numbers in their system. I'm going to be earning reward points. They got me. Their staff knows how to gain customers, giving me all those samples. Cheese, their pulled beef, more cheese, pico de gallo, and their hot sauce. I'm not going to eat all of them at once, but the freshness, the quality. I can eat this later when I get home. This is really good. So I didn't want to hold out and just stuff down potato chips. I'm hungry, need something of substance. Their food's really good, the guac shop. Really tasty, very good. Shout outs all the way. Got a decent offer, just under 17. I think it's 8 items. Drop off is local. Sweet deal. It's slow going, but I'm not in a rush. And that was my plan of action for December. Just work part-time and keep it light. I look forward to having half the month off. I look forward to Thursday and Friday home. So here we go. I'm going to head in, and maybe I'll get one more after that. That'll be good. In my mind, I want to work till like 8 or 9, but I really don't have it in me. So let's do it. Let's see if I can swing in 2 more. I see rolls, some dairy, some grocery, and a package of chicken. Good deal. I was hoping for something more, but this is what I got. It's a Freeport drop-off. I'm back in Levittown, so I might as well get paid to drive home. This is telling me important information regarding your trip. This is a new type of delivery or a location you haven't delivered before. Review the pickup instructions and go to the specific location at the pickup point, curbside or in-store. Complete all the specific steps when dropping off items to the customer. Well, let's get this experience over with. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, I'm in the app. I'm in the order. I'm just not showing the delivery location, but it's in Freeport. And it says 1 item, 2 quantity. When I tap on the items to review the order, it just says Sally Us, quantity 2. So I don't know what that is, but we're going to find out together. This is a Sally Beauty pickup. So I'm going to learn where the store is. It's right down the street. I'm going to call it a day. I really don't want to drive it in the dark. I'm just not up for it. So I'll get home in my town. That's where the drop-off is, right down the block from where I live. And I don't have to drive at night. I'm just not up for it. The days are short. However, I did plan on it. I did plan on this happening. So let's get to it. I had a seamless Home Depot pickup and drop-off, and it was 3 drop-offs. And now I'm going to pick up Sally from a Sally Beauty store for the first time. I accepted 1 more at my last drop-off. I wasn't even in the elevator yet. They sent me a very good offer, Uniondale pickup, Belmore Merrick Road drop-off, 3 items, 20 and change, holiday lights. I hope they have them. Let's get to it. It is only 10 to 7. I feel like I've been driving in the darkness for hours. And I completed a shop and delivery. It wasn't like I was just delivering. On my way home, I did turn on Grubhub. I got 2 very local Grubhubs. The first one paid 11 and change, 1.9 miles. And now I'm picking up at Wendy's and I'm dropping it off to Freeport and I'm going home for $7.61, I believe. So all is good. The app is still active. I'm not ready to let that not be active, especially with all the changes Grubhub's going through. People buying, other companies buying the Grubhub platform, the Wonder. I heard that on Gig Life with Lexi a few weeks ago. Amazon uses Grubhub with their Prime. You never know what the future might bring. So I completed 2 to keep it active. Going home. I don't miss working nights at all. Not at all for this season. Not at all. So, when I get home, I'll put together the video. This is excellent. I reached the minimum in November. And I'm not sure if they took out the taxes yet, but I'll soon find out. And if they do take out taxes, I bet you it'll be like $138. But I hit the $100 minimum months in a row, and I'm so proud of that. So I have this coming to me at the end of December, either the 21st or the 22nd. And so far in December, I've earned $7.67. My goal is to always increase the minimum. Like now, I'm hoping that in December, I beat the 145. And I'll find out if they're going to take money away. Usually it takes them a few days. But, that's why I'm trying to learn. If they take minus taxes out of the 145.73, well, that's like me paying taxes already. So whatever's left over, I don't want to pay taxes again on that. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. But I will figure it out. Constantly moving forward and consistently making it easier on myself financially. That's the goal. So I'm proud of this. Very proud of this. Until the holidays are over, really January, I'm going to say December and January, I really don't know what else to do while I'm moving forward and taking care of a lot of things. I'm very grateful that I made the decision to combine all my channels. Grateful that I put together that I could run a miscellaneous channel and have many playlists talking about many different subjects. It's logical. Running a YouTube channel to earn significant income is very hard. It's not easy. And producing videos that offer substance, quality, something of interest, something of value is not easy either. Constantly being entertaining with your own style and sharing what you want to share with your YouTube subscriber base. It's not easy. People think YouTube's so easy. If it was so easy, I'm showing you that now I'm earning a little bit of significant passive income. Now, at the end of the month, do you think that hurts my life? No, it improves my life. It improves my lifestyle, knowing that I've been reaching the $100 minimum. But now I want to level up. That's where all those playlists come into play. Here's another thing. Like I just said, I really don't know what else to do with myself until, I say, the end of January. I'm just taking care of a lot of stuff. When you become self-sufficient and you need more time to practice how to simplify your life. That responsibilities like, doing your taxes on the fly. Like I use self-employed QuickBooks. Like today I cashed out with Grubhub. I don't know if I'm going to do a Grubhub until next week. So I know it was only 18 and change. They charged me 50 cents for a transaction fee. I cashed out. I went into my QuickBooks self-employed and I put it in there as a business expense, which is true. It's a financial transfer of funds, which is a legitimate business expense. I've been training myself to do everything on the fly. It takes a lot of, for me, it was a lot of alone time to perfect all the skills needed to simplify my future lifestyle. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I have no regrets. Because the thought of going through life the way I used to, I'd be dead. I've said it many times. I'd be digging my own grave, or I'd just be miserable and dead. So I will continue doing what I'm doing. I know I keep saying I'm in a transition. Well, you know what? Sometimes transitions take a long time. And I know I'm leading myself to someplace different. Now, when it comes to my YouTube channel, I don't plan on just disappearing. I plan on, stepping back. I plan on, uploading videos, getting better with editing, and maybe uploading a video every week. Maybe in the beginning twice a week. Eventually, my lifestyle is going to change. When you see me doing everything I'm doing, and there's stuff I don't share on my YouTube channel anymore because people tend to think that you are an actual, like a viewer, and it's happened to me a few times, and I stepped back. And people portraying to be other people and messing with you, claiming that they're your friends and whatever. People are effed in the head. But, you just have to, whatever. I'm not doing anything. So much has happened in the past year. People have commented why you shut off your comments. Well, I turned them back on. I became wiser, smarter, even though I have never done that to anyone. I'm just a true blue viewer, a subscriber. I watch channels. Where am I heading with this? I'm not just going to disappear. This is generating me passive income. I like it. I plan on moving forward with my websites. I plan on using my YouTube channel to promote my websites. I like YouTube. I do. I was watching Michael Burdano, I think his name is. I listen to him a lot. I'll take a screenshot and share it here. And in one of his recent videos, he did describe, he's not into Facebook, really. He only has a couple of, his immediate family and friends. He's not really into Twitter. He's not really into Pinterest. That's how I feel about YouTube. It's a different platform. I really do like it. And I always have. It's definitely my top social media platform. But it's because it gives me an opportunity to generate passive income streams. It gives me an opportunity to promote my other endeavors online. And it is working, So I wanted to add that. I'm just not just going to go poof, but life will eventually change. And I'm not going to have all this alone time. This is a lot of work. What you see, I'm alone a lot. Even though I'm out in the field, even though I'm working, I do everything on my own. And then I go back to training myself with new skills. I lived alone and perfected skills to make my future life a hell of a lot better. A hell of a lot easier. Less financial worries. I'm never going to have to worry again. I know what I did. Most people don't see it that way, but why would they? They didn't do what I did. People think, oh, she's a pipe dreamer. She's a hoper. Well, whatever. You learn to let people think whatever they want to think and continue what you're doing. Life's going to be very different for me, and I look forward to it. I look forward to spending money. I look forward to living the way I want to live. I look forward to having what I want when I want it. And not because I have someone doing it with me. I can't wait to, eventually share my life with someone and nobody ever thinking, well, she's with him because. No, that's not because. I'm with him because I like him. He's making my life better, not because I need him. There really is a big difference when you can do it alone, do it alone. And then, hook up with someone that you're on the same page, you're on the same level. I see myself living such an extravagant lifestyle. Like, for me, having what I want when I want it. And not worrying about money. It's not going to be a concern. I did the hard time. I could keep talking. This went way. I'm sure this is going to be like a 25, 30-minute video. Sometimes you got to do it. But I will tell you that I'm not just going to totally disappear. I will start uploading fewer videos, not doing it every day. That was very hard. But I got over a learning curve and another hump that is earning me passive income. It's only going to get better. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I felt I owed people some kind of explanation to where I'm headed, and I really do enjoy YouTube. I do. It's a part of my whole online world. And I'm really grateful that it's free. Google, YouTube, they earn money from us creators. However, it's still free for us creators. We just have to produce the work and work smart enough that it starts earning you some passive income. I'll see you in the next video clip. Bye for now.